Good morning. Let's take a look at "O Come All Ye Faithful" today, and we can do it in any key we want. Let's do it in F, and I'll just kind of play it through, and we'll talk about what we could do, some of the arranging techniques. Okay, we did several different things. First of all, I start out with the second. I use the F chord, but I put my thumb over not only A, the third, but the second G. So we have a little more of a complex chord there. And here I used an ostinato. The chord is G minor 7th, but I used it over C, over F and C. So it's really two chords. And that's G 7th again over the F chord. And then F major 7th, G minor 7th, F major 7th, G minor 7th, and here I think I played E 11th, I guess. Yeah, as a substitute. The melody is A, so that would be the 11th of the E chord. Let's see, is that right? That'd be a suspension of the E chord. Okay, and then down a half step, slide to E flat 7th, D minor 7th, G 7th. Now this is kind of traditional here. C, D minor 7th, C, F, and each one of those has a major 7th in it of some sort. Like that, C major 7th, D minor 7th, E minor 7th, F major 7th. That's a C chord, but I've got some passing tones in it. See the passing tones? Going from the second to the root of the major 7th to the 6th. And there's a suspension on G 7th, which I'll resolve through a passing tone. That's the C 7th, but I'm using a suspension first. And then I put the 7th in the bass to create some motion, and then that's the F chord, but E is on the bottom of it, and I'm using a passing second. C 7th, F major 7th, G minor 7th, C 7th, F 7th, F 9th, actually the F chord in the first inversion with the 9th and the second passing. B flat, G 7th with B on the bottom, C 7th. Now I think I went up high. In left hand I used an ostinato like that. Now here we can get to the traditional part. We can do that. Or I think I dropped it down to get a more traditional sound. Nothing unusual there. The B flat chord is the chord that's written. I could change it to B flat minor or E flat 7th if you prefer. That's an E flat 7th with a 9th and a 13th stuck in it. That's the F chord, but I'm using a passing tone. Second, root, major 7th, 6th, C 7th suspension, resolve with a passing tone, and then home to F, but I could use an inside plagal cadence. So you see there's all kinds of things you can do to a song like that. And the sky's the limit. So I encourage you to experiment around. Let me play it through once more, just so you can watch it. Just for contrast. And that's a traditional plagal cadence at the end. Now, if you wanted to do something a little more unusual, you might do something like this. Start out with F, C minor 7th, or even a 9th in if you want. See, there's just two chords there. There's the F chord with the 9th in it, C minor 7th, F major, C minor 7th, F major 7th, C minor 7th. See, there's just two chords. Watch again. A minor 7th, you could do that instead of F. In other words, instead of F, go to A minor 7th. And I just took a run out of that. That's D minor 7th with a flat 9th, G minor 7th, D flat 7th, C 7th, B flat, G 7th. I think I lost my place. Back to C and then to the chorus. Now you don't have to do it high, you can do it. Is a delayed plagal cadence. In other words, I'm toggling back and forth between F and B flat. B flat's the 4 chord. A plagal cadence is where you go to the 4 chord, the 1 chord. It's the traditional amen cadence. So I'm doing the same thing. Watch. Here's the ending. Now instead of going to F, I go to B flat, F, B flat, F. So it's just kind of a delayed plagal cadence. Well, there's a few ideas for you on O Come All Ye Faithful, so tune in again tomorrow and I'll have another Christmas carol waiting for you. So see you then. Bye-bye for now. Hi, this is Dwayne again, and I'd like to tell you about a little book that I wrote a few years back. It's called Piano Chords and Chord Progressions, The Secret Backdoor to Exciting Piano Playing. And it's a terrific resource about chords. If you want to know more about chords, you ought to latch onto this book. It's just barely over 10 bucks, 11 bucks I think it is. And it covers all the chords and chord progressions that I talk about in my videos. It's just a great, it's not a substitute for videos, of course, but or DVDs, but it's a great summary, and it's so inexpensive that it's well worth your while to get. Here's a table of contents. You can just look down here and see all the things it covers. Starts out with major, minor, diminished, augmented, 6th, 7th, and on to 13th chords and suspensions and alterations, and then gets on to chord progressions and so on. So it's a very thorough book, and it's got a lot of illustrations. I'll just toggle through a little bit, so you can, and there's the back cover. So it's worth your while to get. So hope you take advantage of that. Thank you. Bye-bye for now.